Hello gang, and welcome to Displaying Model Behavior, the Earth's most desperate for content video podcast. There's just not much happening in the toy world right now. But there are a couple of juicy little nuggets that I've managed to scour the interwebs to share with you. You want to hear about them? Here it goes. It's raining spawn, hallelujah, it's raining spawn every specimen. That doesn't work, but we do have some new reveals of Spawn figures. These were actually available at New York Comic Con, or at least a couple of them were, and now they're starting to drop in-store as well. I don't know how these releases work, but we got 4 to take a look at. Well, 3.5 if I'm being generous. So there's the Call of Duty Burned Spawn. They were doing this little Call of Duty tie-in, so you got this gnarly-looking face dude with all the heavy artillery. Then we got the fun ones, which is Spawn 77. So the idea of this being that this is the original design of Spawn that Todd McFarlane cooked up as a kid back in 1977. So there's the original design that he came up with, which is the blue and red color scheme. And then there's the same character, but then with a more modern, regular Spawn aesthetic. Those are actually kind of fun. I like that. And then finally, we're also getting the deviant black and white Spawn as well. So yeah, some more spawns for your spawning spawn collection. There you go. Told you it was a slow news day. McFarlane also have a couple of page punches, and I got to admit that actually, it was funny. I was having this discussion with my friend Dom. Everything about the page punches is great. They are what I want action figures to be, except for the action figure. That's the only problem. But the presentation, the blister pack, the comic included, the card, the stand, the accessories, oh, Todd, it's all so good. I just don't like the style of action figures. It's just, if we could get the Marvel Legends with the McFarlane page punches, like, smoosh those together, oh boy, we'd be off to the races. However, that's not the case. So instead, there you go. You're getting these. The Marvel Legends Triton and Black Bolt 2-pack is up for pre-order right now. That's barely even news, Dave, but it is pretty pictures and Marvel Legends. Those always help the algorithm. I know, the Marvel Legends are the gift that keeps on giving. Also, I gotta say, Black Bolt, it actually is a genuine improvement on the original, because a lot of people were a little bit salty, saying that that kind of sucks that the 2 characters we've had before, Black Bolt and Medusa, are now being packed with the 2 characters that we need. So if you've already got Black Bolt and Medusa, you gotta upgrade to get the other Inhumans. But my answer to that is, yes, I agree it's annoying, but also they are decent upgrades. So at least that's something. Yeah, we get beaten down by Marvel Legends so often. You gotta find the rainbows where you can do, am I right? Folks, it's time to take a quick pause for the cause and tell you about this channel's sponsor, Legendsverse. And you know who Legendsverse are. They are your one-stop shop for all of your action figure collecting, cataloging, and correlating needs. No matter what you collect, whether it be Marvel Legends, Mafex, Storm Collectibles, Jada, MOTU, WWE, Transformers, Mythic Legions, McFarlane, Mafex, Mezco, and a whole bunch of other ones as well. If you're into action figures, then this is a fantastic resource in which you can literally go back decades and see all the figures that have come out from all the different characters, all the different lines. You can catalog your own collection, see what it's worth, how much you've spent on it, and see which figures you need to get to complete whatever displays you have. It's free to look at everything on the site, and if you want to get the super package, you can pay a one-off membership, and then you can just catalog everything to your heart's desire. And if you click the link in the description below, you get a discount because you're one of the model behavior community. So yeah, Legendsverse, go check them out. And speaking of Mattel Creations, on the 21st of this month, you can go on over to Mattel Creations if you're a MOTU fan and get yourself Stingor. This is definitely one of the more deep-cut characters that I've never been aware of, but I mean, it's a fun design. To be honest, all of the Masters of the Universe designs are fun, which makes it... segue. I got ahead of myself, forgot how to speak there for a second. Segue. That makes it even cooler to me when Mattel redo those cool designs, but in a more modern style. Hence, I am so digging. What am I looking at? There we go. I am so digging their more zhuzhed up Masters of the Universe Masterverse figures. Like ones I'm looking at here, Mosquitor and Mantenna, who have just gone up for pre-order as well. That was the most pained and belabored segue I think anyone's ever done, but There was a lot going on here, but that's what I'm saying. Taking those old retro 80s kids toy designs and then zhuzhing them up into proper 1/12 scale 6-inch badassery. Yeah, I love that, especially Mosquito. I remember the blood gimmick from the 80s, and it looks even better in modern day. Honestly, I really kind of love these two. And sticking with Mondo, this is a MOTU heavy episode. Didn't even see that coming, but their 1/12 scale He-Man is now up for pre-order over at Entertainment Earth, maybe other places as well. This is the ultimate 1/12 scale He-Man, but it has the ultimate price as well. You're going to be looking at $110. So Mezco prices is what you're looking at. But he does have some fur as well. So he's got the Mezco style soft goods too. It looks glorious, but you get what you pay for, and you're getting a nice looking figure. So if you want the ultimate 1/12 scale He-Man, then really, I genuinely, hand on heart, don't think you're gonna find a better one than this. Just gird your loins when it comes to paying for him. You got a bit of money to burn? Well, what the heck? I got something you can spend it on. How about a limited edition timed exclusive Mondo Storm from X-Men 97 or 92, whichever one they want to call it. They call it 97. All right, so that's the branding, just like the other X-Men 97 figures, Dave. That makes a lot of sense. So, as I said, it's a timed exclusive. It's going to be available for pre-order next Tuesday, the 21st. And then it'll be no longer available for pre-order shortly thereafter. I don't know how long. A week? A day? I don't know. How long is timed? Well, don't hesitate then if you do want to. Unless you hesitate on the price, because it's $245. I was going to say there's 6 head sculpts, which is impressive. But then again, for that price, there should be real heads in there. Actually, no, that would raise too many questions. And people who need to be desperately looking for the rainbows are the cast of The Walking Dead. They've been having a rough go of it for the last 15 years or so. I mean, how long has that show been running? It must be about 15 years, give or take. Well, luckily, someone's doing pretty well out of all the misery, and that's Higher Toys. They're giving us another cast member, again in their 1/18th scale. 18-inch would be gigantic. So 18-inch scale. Stop it, Dave. It's in my brain now. It's Morgan. That's who I'm talking about. He's going to be available from Higher Toys. Valarverse have a LegendsCon exclusive. We're going off the mass market and now to the bit more bespoke action figures. But they're releasing this fella a little bit early. So according to Find My Figures, hey ladies, the Valarverse will be releasing their LegendsCon exclusive figure early, Day of the Dead Sidewinder. I've covered this guy before when he was originally revealed. It will be available first at Titan Toys Expo. Titan's Toy Expo. I knew there was an S in there somewhere. This weekend, the weekend that's just coming, the 25th and the 26th. So if you want to pick up this Day of the Dead Sidewinder, you head on over to Titan's Toy Expo. Now, this is super fun. Sometimes when I have to go scouring for news, that's when I find the real fun stuff. So this is on Toy Shiz, and this is like a little special little piece here. So we've got Bebop and Rocksteady in these wonderful kind of sketch animated versions. So let me just see what the full write-up is here to make sure I credit the right people in the right places. It says, shout out to Justin Ishmael for these photos. Launching tomorrow, so it's been launched. We've got Bottleneck Gallery. So at Bottleneck Gallery, that's where you can find these guys. And so you can pick them up. They're 6.5 inches. So they're quite big. They're not small little things. And Bebop and Rocksteady, they're vinyl figures. And I just love the aesthetic. They're really kind of cute. So check out at Bottleneck Gallery. You can put in an order for these. This is one that's so bonkers, so wacky, I just had to include it. From Mattel Creations, so it's a direct order, we're getting this Monster High Alien Skulllector Xenomorph doll. Because why not? You know what? This isn't the thing I'd normally cover, the Monster High type things, but Xenomorphs are cool. A weird, scary, high school doll type creature, Xenomorph. Yeah, go on then. It's a slow news day. You can have your minute in the sun. And it's that time of week where we do the top 10 comic book countdown. These are the best-selling comics of the week. And if you like comics, then be sure to follow me on Whatnot, where I sell comics. Segways! That's the name of the game today. But yeah, I just hang out, do live streams, and sell comic books. It's a good time. So, with the comic book top 10, in the number 10 position, we've got Rogue Storm, issue number 1. That's part of this X-Men Revelation storyline where everything's getting retitled and new comics, at least for a couple of months. Then we got Incredible Hulk, issue number 30. In the number 8 spot, it's Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe, issue number 4. Then at number 7, it's Unbreakable X-Men, issue number 1, still part of Revelation. At number 6, Punisher Red Band, issue number 2. Then number 5, Captain America, issue number 4. Marvel's doing good this week. Then at number 4, One World Under Doom. We can probably thank Dr. Doom for that. That's issue number 8. At the number 3 spot, it's Invincible Universe Battle Beast. That book's still holding really strong. That's number 6. Issue number 6. Then at the number 2 spot, it's Absolute Flash. And then finally, in the number 1 spot, my favorite, the old web slinger, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 14. And that does it for the weekly top 10. Since it's a quiet week, I thought I'd do another artist alley, because I've not done that for ages. Marcus Williams has been doing an awesome series of Swaptober pictures, where he's been gender swapping a whole bunch of characters, and each one looks better than the last. I saw the gender swapped Absolute Batman, and I was like, yep, you're going in the thumbnail. So yeah, check out the rest of his work. He's an incredibly talented artist, and he's doing great stuff. And folks, that does it for Good News for today. Thank you so much for watching a quiet Newsday video. This is a little lesson to take back home with you, because occasionally I can say something that's not stupid. I was worried about not doing a video. I was procrastinating. I was stuck. I was almost like paralyzed. What am I going to do? Because it's been a couple of days since a video hit YouTube, and I'm like, you get left behind, the algorithm forgets you, and also I'm really tired, and there's no news. Can't I just let this one go? And then I thought, no. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you want to be Mr. Big Head Honcho Thunderpants of YouTube, then it comes down to doing the work even when you don't want to do the work. Even when you're tired and exhausted and there's not even much to talk about, do it. Just do it, because that's what the people who don't succeed don't do. The people who do succeed do. So do what Dave does. In this instance, with everything else, don't follow my example. Don't try to be like me. Even I have a hard time doing it. But with this one, yeah, do the work. Even if it doesn't feel like it's going to do something, it will do, because you're doing it. And on that philosophical bombshell, thank you so much, everyone who supports the channel with a channel membership, or just by giving this the old thumbs up. I love you very much. Thanks for your support. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Yeah.